process of working with Yorkshire Housing has been really good from the start to the finish.
We're happy with service we've received from Ambion. They've always gone the extra mile.
It's been really helpful from everything from install all the way up to data monitoring.
I recommend it, definitely. No discussion about that.
Yorkshire Housing wants to get all of its housing stock up to an EPC band C by 2030, and then we are hoping to achieve net zero status by 2050.
The process at Alabury House was a really good tenant engagement situation we worked on with Yorkshire Housing, because it's one of the first ones where we were doing retrofit into an existing building and doing it en masse.
Well, I found them very economical, really. They're at a steady heat.
It's unique because it uses infrared pulsing technology, which is perfect for the smaller flats type situation that we're in today.
When I arrive in the house, right, I would put 15. Within 5 minutes, I do feel the difference in the house. So the temperature is actually comfortable. So it's the practicality. Because nobody these days everybody work 9 to 5, where you can just set up and stay there. We don't do that no more. We want flexible ways to live our lives, and that is fantastic in that way. So yes, I love it.
And for them that are a bit more, shall we say, technical advanced or tech savvy, they could actually have it so they could have each individual room set up to a different temperature, control them at different times. And then it's also from the case study with the fact that you could see how much you'd save using their equipment. Should bring hopefully all our customers' bills down. And then the added bonus was the fact that due to the fact that the infrared system that Ambion supply heat up the bricks and mortar, shall we say, the fabric of the building, we also got the bit of the added bonus that can actually reduce damp and mould in the properties, which at the minute in the housing sector is a big problem.
It's less expensive, especially in these multi-occupancy type buildings, flats, apartments, student accommodation, where there's lots of internal walls. And the reason it's cheaper is because it works on a pulsing system, as I said, and it'll start self-learning, which is where the savings are, because it's typically off for 85% of the time, using the infrared heat to re-emit back.
Classy, aren't they, in a flat like this? The other heaters were very small and you didn't get a lot of heat out of them, like these heaters.
It's quite discreet. Yes, it's still a panel, you can still, but it's almost like it embeds within the wall. You know, you forget they are there, as you can see, because not just the colour, but it's very elegant.
People who feel cared for will look after their homes, ultimately more, which in turn makes it easier for us to keep the homes at a reasonable standard and to upgrade them when we need to.
From the work we've done with Yorkshire Housing and the trials we've been doing, we see Ambion Heating as the perfect solution for the smaller flat type properties and terraced homes that need to address mould and damp and fuel poverty, but can't get an air source heat pump in. We see us as the best solution.
We'd recommend Ambion. The experience with them has been really positive. Importance that they've placed on customer experience as well as the hard data has been quite refreshing.
And it's been a very consultative us and them situation where we've worked as a team, and we're just working now on how we can take this forward and roll it out into the larger Yorkshire Housing stock.
We are looking at rolling Ambion Heating out to more properties as we go forward, and to be honest with what we've seen so far, yeah, I'd recommend them to other housing associations, just for the control, the way they work, the maintenance side of it is there's very little to go wrong, shall we say, with them. What they've achieved and what the product's able to do, and it just shines through with everything they do. They're brilliant.